Halloween. It's Halloweenie. I don't do my son and my son's dad and I switch off years with him. So this is his year with his dad for Halloween. So we won't do much. We'll probably just like hand out candy or whatever. But it's Halloween nonetheless. So it's a fun day where people can dress up and have fun and be creative. So that's what I love about Halloween. What are you guys doing today for Halloween? What are you doing with the kiddos? And do you go trick-or-treating and do the fun costumes and all that jazz? You have to tell me what you guys are up to. I've been traveling a lot for PI stuff, for surveillances, and so it's just been out of control. Like it's been wild. Hey Christy, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for catching my live. So I haven't done anything today, so I want to I need to do my skincare stuff, and then I want to do a little bit of makeup, and I want to do a quick makeup because I can show you guys kind of how fast this is. I'm Barbie today. Oh my God, really? Oh, I love everybody who's dressing up as Barbie. Barbie's in right now, you guys. Like, you gotta be Barbie. We are sitting. Hi, Amanda. You tell the babies I said hi. Hubby builds a castle and pirate ship in the front yard. I'm Ursula. That is so cool. Oh my God. This is the first live. Is it really? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, so this is the Skin Better Tone Correcting Serum. I like this for dark spots. It seems to really be helping. I'll be honest with you. I try different products every now and then. I do like the Drunk Elephant. I kind of, Goth Barbie, you shut your face. Goth Barbie. That's brilliant. Look what I just got some, look at my new tattoo. I got like my vampire teeth. That's the most goth I've ever been, but it's so cute. Hi, Bo. Happy Halloween in Sweden. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I love it. I love it. Okay, so skin correcting, whatever. Oh my God. I need to see pictures of these Barbie costumes. Do you have a P.O. box so we can send you things? Yes, and presents are my love language, so send them over. I do. I can send you my P.O. box. I love getting prezzies and fun things in the mail. There's a lot of my followers have like little small businesses and things that they make, and they send them over, and I just think it is the coolest thing and the neatest way to connect with my followers. So if there's anything that you want to send me, you can totally send it over. It's really fun. Presents are like just getting, I don't know, exchanging gifts is like my favorite thing in the world. Just presents are my love language, which is why I always do giveaways, which by the way, someone's going to win this makeup someone's going to win one of these orange palettes from Saint, this makeup that I sell, and I'm going to put like a whole bunch of makeup for you in it, and there's 2 palettes and a whole bunch of makeup and some brushes that I'm going to put together. So I'm going to do a giveaway. Someone asked me to do a giveaway on Instagram. I usually do the giveaways in my beauty group because that's where I connect with all my people, like all my, just my people in Freedom and Beauty VIP on Facebook. But I just did a giveaway there. I gave away all the brushes and all the brush cleaning stuff. And so now I'm going to do a Halloween giveaway right here on my Instagram. So I'll post that probably on my stories or something. I'll figure it out. Thank you so much. Isn't it so cute? He got the little blood. He's so cute. He's like I wanted him to be kind of like whimsical, like he's pretend, right? Because it's like a plastic vampire teeth, but it was so cute. Oh, what did you get? Yeah, I can totally send you guys that. That'd be fun. It's like getting Saint in the mail. It's like Christmas. It really is. Hey, Robin in Canada. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Sarah, it's a Halloween giveaway, so I'm going to do it today. I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it up. Okay, so I just did my serum, which is like the Drunk Elephant vitamin B serum, and then I did the vitamin C, and then hyaluronic acid, and then I used a moisturizer. So I don't think a lot of people do this many products. I don't know if like you have to. It's whatever. I do what I want because I'm 40, so I just do whatever the hell I want. And these products seem to work for me, so that's what I use. So that's what we're doing. So I take the Drunk Elephant, the Proteini, and then I switch off every day between the Barrier Repair, cream, and then the La La Retro, the whipped cream. And so I just love the moisture. Like my skin has been doing really, really good with, I think, I'll be honest with you, I think it's just moisture. Like just hydrate with whatever you have. Like put freaking cream, like just moisturize. I think a lot of us don't moisturize. And we're like, why does my skin look like crap? And it's like, because you're not moisturizing. You don't have to use like, I know all these skin, like all the expensive skincare, like it works, it does well, whatever. But really, if you focus on hydration, I think that's going to be a great start. So if you're like, listen, I want to try this skin stuff, but I'm balling on a budget, like I'm bougie on a budget, like what can I do? Just hydrate for now. Just hydrate. Just freaking hydrate. That's literally just hydrate. That's what I would do. Okay. So I just did my moisturizer. So just like moisturize. And then I'll use this Elastin SPF. So I use my SPF as my primer. So it's a little bit tinted and a little bit glowy. And so this is a moisturizer, a tinted primer, and an SPF. If you're not using SPF, that's one of your big problems. So hydration and SPF, 100%. And it gives a really, really light, it's a super light finish. And I just put that over my hydration. So I'm talking like serum, hyaluronic acid. I should probably let everything set in a little bit more, but it's fine. Don't judge me. I don't care. Okay. See, really pretty. Get you a nice, really pretty glow before you even start your makeup. Oh man, you lost weight. I did. I've lost 164 pounds. I'm really excited. I did. I went to American Eagle yesterday and I put on a pair of size 6 jeans and I was like, like, I was shocked. This is Elastin. It's Elastin SPF. I got this from my esthetician. She recommended this, and it's my favorite one. There's other great ones, too. Supergoop just came out with one called Protect Tint. So if you want the link to that, just let me know, and I'll send it over to you. So there's Protect Tint, and then Kosas has one, which is good. So just whatever. Just put on an SPF, and, just use the SPF. Thank you. Oh, I use this mirror. This opens. It's like a little medicine cabinet and it has like little shelves inside. And then I use one of these, like, I want to use the natural light from my window, but there's too much direct sunlight that hits. So the lighting is off. So to get the best lighting, even during the day, I close off the window and just use this, but natural light I think is best, but you do what you can. The lighting isn't great in my office, so I'm winging it here. Okay. So let me put, before I do my makeup, I want to show you, if you're like, oh, I've seen this makeup, I want to try it, but I'm not really sure. Comment, match, or text me. And then I put my phone number for free color match. Okay. When you text me, you guys, it is really me, I promise. And my customer service is really, really good. Like I make sure to respond and be very, available to my customers. So you can text me for anything. When do you think you can tell us about the PI case you just did? It's ongoing. So as far as I know, they said it's going to be it's a domestic case. So it's going to be a couple years. Like this is like a whole litigation pursuit. Like this is everything. So this is millions of dollars involved. So this is going to be pretty ongoing. Yeah. I can't wait to share more with you guys. Okay. She's not kidding about the text. I'm telling you, I really do text back. Like a lot of people are like, oh, text me. And then it's not really them, or like they just don't text back. I do. I text 100%. Like you can text me a million questions and I'll answer all of them. It's my job. It's my passion. It's what I love. Okay. So try this makeup. Okay. So I'm using my detail brush. This has been my favorite lately. You'll see me switching off between brushes and between application methods just to kind of show you different ways. But one thing that I like to do is start with my contour, and this is cream makeup. So you can see that it's like cream, but it's not super crazy cakey, like wet and weird. Yeah, totally, Holly. So that's a good point. Thank you. So this is Astoria contour, and contour is generally a cooler tone. Like think cool gray and ashy compared to bronzer, which is warm, orangey, reddish, like to give that warmth to your face. So the whole point of this makeup is to create dimension. So this color is called Astoria, and this is my contour. I'm using this to create kind of a structure around my face, to create shadows where maybe there aren't any. So right now I have the benefit of a direct light source facing me, right? So I have the shadows that I can show you when I turn this way. You can see the shadow, whatever. what I'm doing with my makeup is I'm creating those shadows so that even when I turn away from my light source, like when the light is off or whatever, or I'm facing a different way, you can still see that structure. So I'm just kind of recreating that on my face, right? So you can use contour in all these areas. You can use it down your nose if you want to give it a more structured look, or if you want it to look a little smaller. Different ways that you can use contour, right? And by the way, the whole idea with the contour here is to get that really skinny, white, bright line. The rest can blend in. So when I blend this, you'll see that I just kind of melt it into my skin. So it's not super crazy. It's not scary. It looks scary. It looks intimidating as crap, according to a lot of you. And so I want to show you that makeup is not scary, and you can totally take control of like how you feel and your confidence. And it doesn't suck to have a little boost when you look in the mirror, to have a little confidence boost, you know? So this is contour. See how it's kind of uneven? I just kind of slapped it on all willy-nilly. This is not about perfection. I'm going to use the other side of my brush. This isn't going to mix like a bucket of paint from Lowe's, okay? So I'm just going to go right into my main color, which right now I'm kind of in between colors, so I'm tapping into both of them. And I'm picking that up on the same brush, and I'm just going to tap this color everywhere else. So I did my contour to frame out my face. Now I'm just putting this color everywhere else. So I'm working between Mango and Golden Hour. Those are the two shades that I'm kind of using right now. When I use my self tanner, I will only use the darker one. But my self tanner faded. I haven't redone it, so we're going to use the two together. So see how I just kind of put that everywhere else? Then I leave this part, my T-zone, I just kind of leave it empty. Like I'm going to put a brightening highlight there. So think foundation concealer. I'm going to put my concealer there, but not until, I like to put it at the end because I notice that like it pops a little bit brighter. So I did my contour and then my foundation. So that's where we're starting, right? When I blend this in, it's not like you're not dragging your makeup all across your face and like swirling and all this stuff, right? So let's use my blush and bronzer brush. This kind of fluffy brush. I'm going to use the small end of this. And I'm going to melt this into my skin just by pressing. And so you don't have to mash your bristles into your face and like create this like dramatic like paint like you would on a wall. It just kind of melts right into your skin really easily, even the darker shades. So your contour, just kind of press that in. I like to say blend up to Jesus, blend up to Jesus. And all of these colors start to melt in. So if you're someone who's like, I don't know, makeup's stupid, or like, makeup always cakes on me, or makeup, I don't know how to do it or whatever. This is the makeup for you. This is the makeup for the woman who's like super experienced with makeup, like I was, or at least I thought I was. And, you just want to try a new product. And this is makeup for someone who is like, I have no idea what's going on with makeup. I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground. I know nothing. So yeah, so we're blending up to Jesus. Hi, Tiffany. You guys, Nail Junkie 615. I just lost a nail, but look, she creates these custom press-ons. I broke my nails on my suitcase yesterday when I was traveling, but look what she did. Aren't these nails cool for Halloween? And then look at my little spider. Aren't they neat? And it's cool because when they pop off, you just kind of pop it back on. So I used the brushes that I recommended. This one is the detail brush, and I like it because it has those edges on it. And then I'll use the small end for my like concealer for the smaller areas. The blush and bronzer brush I like for blending because it has those dense bristles, but these brushes were made for like this makeup. So they work out really well. And the way that you can blend, it's like a lot of the brushes you'll find like at the department store, really good quality brushes. They're too soft to blend this makeup. So this is the detail brush and then the blush and bronzer brush. But you can use, there's so many different brushes that I like to show. So I'll use different brushes a lot to kind of show you different finishes or different, like if you want a lighter finish, like a lighter coverage, you'll use like a more fluffy brush, stuff like that. So that's a good question. How much does it cost? These are only $16 a piece. So you build it however you want. Like there's no like, you don't have to buy like a whole set or what, like you just buy colors. So $16. So you can start really small like this or build a bigger palette, literally whatever you want. So when you comment the word match on any of my posts here, or if you just text me, whatever. If you comment the word match, I'll just send you the color match form and then it'll come to your DM and then you just upload your selfie. I personally, with my eyes, look at your selfie and I determine your colors for you and I'll send you a whole like I'll say this is what's great for foundation and then concealer and then contour and all these things. And I'll send you all the colors that I recommend for you. And then from those colors, you just like go on and build a palette however you want. So it's really, really personalized and customized. So think $16 per shade. I know nothing. I'm traveling. Oh, if you're a traveler, I've been traveling so much. And it's so easy just to have like your palette and your brush, like one brush. You don't even need a million. Just grab a brush and it makes it really easy. But see how it just like, it gives your skin a really pretty finish without being like super cakey and weird. And if you want to add a little bit more, like right here, I'm just going to add a little tad bit more. And you can build it up or keep it really light. Like it's really up to you. I'm going to use my fluffy end of my brush and that'll kind of, you know, give me a little bit more sheer coverage. Your brush will always pick up the excess product. So it's kind of, how do you keep them from drying out? Oh, that's a good question too. So there's no alcohols in these. There's no, like, it's not like regular, like liquid makeup where you, like you put it on your skin and then it evaporates, leaving you with just the pigment, because it's taking all the moisture from your skin and then it's not great. This is just hydrating all the time. So it's really cool. Alicia, I want to see your nails. Yeah, so they don't dry out. I mean, if you leave them out in the sun for like a year or two, they probably, you know what I like eventually, but it feels good. I like my new tat. He's so cute. I love him. If you have super sensitive skin, I am not someone who has sensitive skin, but I have a ton of customers who have sensitive skin who swear by this makeup. I think because there's only 11 ingredients. One of them is beeswax, which is actually really good for your skin. And it's clean makeup. So if you go to my beauty group on Facebook, it's called Freedom in Beauty VIP. Ask the question, what do you guys with the sensitive skin think of this makeup? And let them tell you their honest opinions. I think that's the best way to go. And get like legit honest answers from actual women who have sensitive skin. And if there's anybody here who has sensitive skin that can answer that question, that'd be great too. But from what I've heard from my customers is that they love it for their sensitive skin. So I'd love for you to hear it directly from the source. Okay, so I use my contour, Cool Gray Ashy Create Shadows. So see, it's not super literal. It's just a very light shadow that I've created, right? Then I use my main shade. I kind of put these two together, Mango and Golden Hour, just because I'm in between shades, to create a really pretty finish. It's not super heavy. It's not super cakey. Then I'm going to take the small end of my detail brush and put it in my brightening highlight. And I'm going to mix these two too, because I'm also I'm a little bit lighter. And also we're coming into winter, so my skin's getting a little lighter. My skin hates me as I'm turning 40. Do you have any recommendations for skincare to complement this makeup? No, that's okay. So Saint actually has a skincare that I recommend you try. Personally, I don't care for the cleanser. I just thought it was a little too gentle, but a lot of my customers really seem to like it. So Saint has a milk-based cleanser, which is actually really good it has lactic acid and anti-aging properties. It's great for skin texture and tone and pores, things like that. So maybe try the Saint skincare, but the skincare that I really like to use, the cleanser I use is the Benefit pore clearing cleanser, and then I use the Saint cream, which is really, really good. It's the milk based. I love the cream. I love the toner. And then I use the Drunk Elephant skincare products for like moisturizers and things like that. But if you want to try like Saints, I can tell you a little bit about that. I just don't use the cleanser, but I do use the Drunk Elephant stuff. So whatever recommendations you need, I'll tell you what I use and see what maybe you want to try. I do, and I love it. My face feels so much softer. Yes, your face will feel softer because of the hydration. There's no alcohols like sucking the soul and the moisture from your skin. Okay, so concealer, my brightening highlight. I'm kind of putting this right here in my T-zone, right? And I'm just kind of dusting it in there, and then I'm going to put a little up here. So the whole idea... How often do you replace your makeup? This should last you about 6 to 9 months. You don't go through it very fast because a little bit goes a really long way. So the pans look really small, but they are mighty. They are fierce. Though she be but little, she is fierce. So there's a lot of product packed into a very little bit. So you don't go through it as often as you think you would go through something this small. It's kind of cool. Hey, thanks, Stephanie. That color match form should come over to you immediately, automatically. But if you don't get it, just let me know. But you should get it. I think my thing works pretty well. We're launching in the UK in November. So starting tomorrow, I don't know what day in November, but it's coming. And then Australia and then Mexico shortly after that. So that's what's coming. Where are you located? Are you in any of those countries? Okay, so I just did my foundation, my concealer, my contour, right? And it's pretty much in one layer. Like you have your brightening highlight where it goes, you have your contour where it goes, you have your main shade where it goes. So this is kind of like one layer of makeup, and you're not caking on a whole bunch of different products, right? Now, where I start layering and adding more makeup this is where it gets fun. I personally like bronzer and then really pretty blushes and things like that. So that's what I want to show you. UAE. Yeah, I don't think the UAE isn't on the list yet, but I'm certain that Saint will be expanding only because of the business is growing and I just feel like they're doing really well. So I think we're going to see how it goes in the UK and then probably launch other places from there if I had to guess. So I'm hoping. Okay, so I use my foundation, my concealer, my contour. One layer, right? Now I'm going to add another layer, but I want you to remember this makeup is very, very light. It's not really heavy. So what you see here, it looks like kind of cakey and cream and weird and gross. When I put this on the high points of my face, this is where bronzer goes, right? The bronzer actually kind of gives a little bit of a more sheer opacity than the rest of it. So, because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be a little bit more sheer. So when I put this on my skin and it looks like it's a lot, when you blend your makeup by pressing it into your skin, the brush will pick up the excess and it will leave you with just the pigment, which is not drying. There's no alcohol, so it's not drying out your skin and leaving a layer of, no, why did it do that? Rude. It's not leaving a layer of like dry, cakey pigment, right? So this is just melting into your skin. See how pretty that bronzer adds that really nice warmth? Just by kind of pressing. So when you look at these colors and you're like, holy bananas, that looks really dark, that looks really scary. Look how I'm dusting my cream as if it's a powder. And it's blending right in. It melts right into your skin. There's no it doesn't leave crazy residue and whatever. See what I mean? Really, really pretty. So the whole idea with this makeup is dimension. Dimension means light versus dark. So the bright concealer shade versus the darker contour, and cool versus warm, where you don't have to learn all this stuff. It's just kind of stuff I know that I'm telling you. So when you think cool versus warm, you think cool, gray, ashy versus warm, like orangey, reddish tones that'll really bring out that sun-kissed faux glow, right? So, okay, so I've used my contour and my brightening highlight to give the dimension. Now I've added warmth to my face. Now we're going to add some color. So these are some of my favorite lip and cheek shades. You can mix these up. You don't have to add, just use one color. I like to use something a little cool and a little warm and kind of mix them together and make them really fun and pretty. You can do this however you want. It's really, really fun when you add the bright colors and you're like, ugh, that looks really, really scary. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But your makeup will melt into your skin. Your brush will pick up the excess and you just kind of blend it out real pretty. Gives you a really pretty glowy finish because there's no alcohol. So if you're a mature woman and you're like, how does this makeup work for mature skin? Because I have lines and wrinkles. The older you are, the more I recommend this makeup because it will not dry out your skin. The pan is really scary. When I color match people, I color match them and they're like, you're wrong. That's incorrect. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to tell you. I know what I'm doing. Please trust me. Okay, so you see how I just dust it like it's a powder? And everything just blends so nicely. There's no crazy lines like where I put the bronzer. Like it just all the colors kind of come together. If you want to add more bronzer, just kind of dust it on. See what I mean? Super, super light, super easy. This is not like your traditional liquid foundation that goes on your face and then you have this layer of makeup on your face and then everything else has to go on top and it's really weird and heavy, and this is just really pretty and glowy. You can still see my skin. You can still see that I am a human being, but you can still see that I'm wearing makeup, but also it's not cakey. So it's it's kind of a natural look, but also you can tell I'm wearing makeup, but also it ain't bad because you can still see my freaking skin. So it is more natural looking than like regular, like everyday traditional makeup that you buy in the store. And when you get a color match and I send you your shades, this is not one of those shades where you swatch it, swipe it on your jaw and be like, yeah, that matches. This makeup when on a swatch will not look the same. When you blend it, you will see, you're like, oh, that blends really nicely. Maybe Mackenzie does know what she's talking about. And then you'll feel like a silly for not trusting me. Yes, Freedom and Beauty VIP. Make sure to type in the VIP or you will not find it. Okay, so now I'm going to use a little bit of a setting powder on my T-zone. This is the Vanilla Dust setting powder. There's also the new one, which is the Feather Blotting Dust, which is just a little bit more glowy than this one, but I kind of switch it up. I like them both, so I keep them both in my palette. Really, really nice. Just dust that on. See the brightness? Bright. Now we have the dark and the bright and the cool versus the warm and the really pretty colors and all these things, and they just kind of bring your face to life. So that it gives you a really pretty youthful glow without caking on a shit ton of makeup that you don't need. Like, it's just really pretty colors and they just all kind of melt together. So really, really nice. They're all the same consistency and it's really pretty to have a bunch of different colors in your palette. The lip and cheek shade that I like to use, this one is Royal. She looks really dark and she's not. Everybody needs Royal in their palette. It looks like Looney Tunes crazy, but then I put Sunshine Shade on top. For my setting powder, I just use the same brush that I used for my concealer. So the detail brush, I used the small end and just tapped it in and blah. See what I mean? You can use the brush was covered in concealer and I put it in my powder and it was fine. The colors don't all mix and get all weird and crazy. It's really, really nice. Illuminators, and these are, you don't need all this stuff in your palette unless you want it. Like, you can have all this stuff. You don't need all this stuff. If you just want like a little bit of bronzer and some lip and cheek color or whatever, do that. Like, you build your palette customized to you. And I think that's another reason that I really love this makeup and I love this brand is because everything's customized. Like, you choose your brushes, you choose your colors, you choose how much. You can buy 17 setting powders and still be my number one customer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I ain't your mama. Saint's not your mama. You do whatever you want. I just use a dab of Royal on my lips. Yeah, Royal. I love Royal so much. She's so pretty. That's the color I'm using. Okay, let's do a real quick eyeshadow because we have time. I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to let's just find a really fun shade to start with. Let's see how this looks. Oh, and don't forget, today's the last day to get the Spell color. The October shade of the month for eyeshadow is called Spell, and it's a really pretty brown color. So, yes, Tiffany, don't you love it? I love this makeup. I'll make sure I get these colors. Stand by. Okay, so I'm just kind of dusting this color real lightly over my lid. This is, what is your name, darling? Oh, Bird. I haven't used Bird in a while. That one's Bird. Bird is a word. And I'm dusting this all over the lids. See? Really light, really pretty. Just dusting it over. It's not super crazy and dark. You can wear it really lightly. These are powders, by the way, and they're very finely pressed, but they don't have super much fallout. So it's really good quality. I like these a lot. Okay, let's do a little bit of Revival. Revival is just like maroonish, brownish, purplish situation. I just kind of get it on the tips of on the edge of my brush right there on the one side. Tap it right here in the outer corner. Just kind of tap in one area and then just kind of tap around it. Like so. Just like that. Looky, looky. Yay! And then a little bit on this side. Okay, so Bird and then Revival. Lindsay, hi! It's so good to see you! I love seeing your name pop up. It's so good to see you, darling. Okay. So I just tapped that Revival color in the outer corner, but see how it looks really dark and scary, right? But it's not. So I just tap off the excess, tap, 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 and then lightly kind of go around the edges, kind of like you're thinning out the edges to create that like that gradient look. And then I just kind of tap around it, gives it like an ombre look. Gives it like an ombre effect. I need a little bit more here. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Isn't it so pretty? These colors look scary. I know they do. I wish more people would explore with the dark eyeshadows, because look, how pretty is that, right? And then let's add, I have an idea. This color called Towanda that everybody's also scared of, because she's pink as hell. She is pink as hell. But y'all, I'm just going to put it on, and y'all trust me. Look, this Towanda. Oh, oh, oh. I broke a nail. I broke a nail. Don't tell my friend. Look. That's Towanda. That's that crazy pink that y'all ain't using. I don't sell a lot of Towanda. I don't use a lot of Towanda. I need to use more. But that's Towanda. And if you don't tell me she's pretty, get out. You can leave. I'm just kidding. This is Towanda, and she looked real pink. She looks crazy, like out of control. Like, girl, what are you doing? You're not going to walk out of the house like that. And then you're like, listen, just calm down. Just calm down. And look, that's Towanda. We calm down. It's fine. Do you see what I mean? That's Towanda. NARS Orgasm. Okay, a little bit. So we actually have a blush, a lip and cheek color called Hollywood that is exactly the NARS Orgasm dupe. Yes, yes. That is Towanda. Do you see what I mean? Y'all get the freaking Towanda. Tawanda's sitting there on the website just like, doop-de-doo, nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, and everybody's like, you're too pink. Get the freaking Towanda, because I said... I need to do more eyeshadow. Y'all, I'm doing y'all a disservice. It's my fault. It's my fault. Go buy. Thank you. Go buy freaking Towanda. And then this one, I just like saying Towanda. That's a cool name from Napoleon Dynamite. Okay. And then this is Drift. Drift is a really pretty shimmer. It's like a champagne shimmer. And I put that in the inner corner with the eye boogers and just pull it up onto the lid. It just adds a nice pretty pop. Super easy. Do you see what I mean? Adding Royal. There you go. Good for you. Look at y'all being brave with the colors. Such a proud mama. Get Towanda, get Royal, get the black cherry too. I'm going to take a little bit on my brush of this bird color. Just a baby. Right? And then I'm just going to right here. Just do that with your eyes and to make the mouth. And then just like that. And just put it on your bottom lid. Just real light. Just enough. I make too many orders. No, you don't. I just got Towanda this week, but haven't had time to try it. Find time for Towanda. Isn't she so pretty? I'm telling you. Towanda is so pretty. You can use Towanda on your lips too, by the way. Oh, I have a tip for you. You guys, if you put the Plush Prep Mist on your lips and use your lip colors, I just threw a palette, it's fine, and put this and then put your lip and cheek, it makes them long stay for your lip and cheek on your lips, because the lip and cheek colors, when you put them on your lips, they're not long wear, because she had to decide between, and by she I mean the founder of the company, had to decide between clean ingredients and long wear, and she chose the clean ingredients, right? So you have to reapply, but this stuff, it'll help it stay. So the Plush Prep Mist, get this stuff. It's really good. It's good to have on your face too before you apply your makeup. So, okay. And then I just did a little bit of brown mascara, which by the way, if you're not using brown mascara, do it. And then I'm going to use I gotta do my brows because they just out here all willy-nilly looking crazy. Yeah. So I recommend the new setting spray. The formula is the same except for they've added coconut water, which is really, really great for hydration. And then on the primer, there's hyaluronic acid and more hydration. So definitely get this setting spray and the primer. I think you'll like them both. So yes, 10 out of 10 recommend on those. I didn't care for the setting spray. I did not care for it. Like, it was fine. It was fine, but this stuff is actually a lot more hydrating, so I'm really excited for it. And even if you're oily, if you're an oily girl, I need you to get the more hydrating setting spray. So don't be an oily girl and get the mattifying stuff. I mean, you can if you like the mattified look, like if that's just what your preference is. But usually when you're oily, it's an indication that you're actually dry. So try more hydrating products, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So definitely try that. But anyways, yeah, everything's in one compact. It's just in one palette. Comment match, get the color match form. I'll send it to you, and then you upload your selfie. With the new business model, what do I need to set up the new? Oh, okay. So, now that Saint moved from MLM to just straight affiliate marketing, no more team building, no more any of that. In your account, when you go into your account to buy makeup or whatever, go to where it says loyalty rewards, and there's a link there. It's just a permanent link you have forever that you can share with your friends. You get a whole bunch of points, 200 points. 200 points if you refer someone new to me to get makeup, and they use your link, or it's a point per dollar. So every time and then if you haven't purchased yet using your link, the first time you purchase, you get like 75 bonus points, and then there's like a whole loyalty shop, and you can buy get free makeup, or there's like travel bags, and the lip oil is on there, and a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely do the loyalty points. By the way, this Diamonds Are Forever lipstick is legit. I love this stuff. Anyways, okay, I feel pretty and I can start my day. Anyways, get a free color match. Comment match. I will match you to the shades. You guys, listen. I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. Listen. There's a lot of people who sell a lot of shit on the internet, okay? And I did not want to be one of them because I don't like gimmicks. I think they're stupid, right? And I'm like, I can just go to the store and buy that. You can totally go to the store and buy makeup. You cannot go to the store and buy this makeup. So if you are going to be someone who trusts a stranger on the internet, which don't do that, trust me with this makeup, because I don't know if y'all are new here. I'm going to tell you real quick. I am 40 years old, and for 38 years of my life, I was the fat, ugly girl and had no confidence, and nobody wanted to talk to me, and nobody loved me, and everybody told me I was fat and ugly. And so when I made a point to start showing up on social media on accident selling makeup, and then I started showing people what I learned as the fat, ugly girl, what they called me, not what I'm calling myself, what they called me, and started showing other women, they started realizing that there's a lot of women who need confidence, and if you are someone who needs a little confidence boost, and you have no confidence in yourself or in makeup, start here. Start with me, because I will be your makeup bestie, and when you text me for a color match, ask anybody here, they will tell you. I'll be texting you all the time, how's your mom and them, how's it going, and we're best friends, because I don't know boundaries. So if you buy makeup for me, then we're best friends now. So anyways, just wanted to put that out there, that if you are someone who is terrified of makeup, just trust me. Just do what I do and get the things I tell you to get and put it where I tell you to put it, and then you'll be like, oh, I get it now. And then we'll be BFFs, and then you have to send me birthday presents. I'm just kidding. Okay, I love you guys. I'm gonna go get the baby from school, and he has Halloween today, so he's really excited. So do you know if they're doing an advent? Julie, I think I'm sure they'll do an advent calendar, but no one tells me anything. They don't tell me jack shit, okay? They don't tell me nothing, Julie. Nobody tells me nothing. So are they doing an advent calendar? I'm certain, but I don't know. Should I get color matched again because it's winter? Yes, if your color's looking a little more orange or a little darker and you want to shade down, totally. You can totally get a new color match anytime. Anytime you feel like your color just isn't quite working out anymore, yep, you totally can. I have 2 different foundation shades and 2 different concealer shades in mine, because I'm in between self tanner and then winter and summer and all these things. So yeah. She's besties with my dog too. Yeah, I love the Dory baby. I love your puppy. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.